We're out here in wonderful New Jersey. Just got out of the UPS store and the USPS store, shipping out some products for eBay. And the UPS store was a nightmare. They don't know what they're doing. There was like 20 people there trying to return Amazon packages, and their system wasn't working. And all I wanted to do was get a shipping label. And they charged me $2.55 to make one copy. I mean, what is that? One piece of paper. $2.55, black and white. It's just a shipping label. I'm like, what's that? They're like, oh, it's an online file. You need to pay extra for that. I'm like, are you serious? I mean, good thing I made a bunch of money on this sale, but still, I asked the guy, I'm like, what's up with that? Like, it's normal. I'm like, no, it's not. That's crazy. Does it really cost like $2.25 to download a file off an email and put it up? I don't know, that's crazy. But yeah, so we got that, and then we shipped out another product at the USPS store. I sell ratchet repair kits on eBay for like Craftsman ratchets. When they break, I have all kinds of repair kits, and I sell those on eBay. So that one went a lot smoother. Those people were a lot nicer and more friendly. They were having a good time. And usually when you go to like a government-owned building, they're kind of upset, especially during a government shutdown. But these people were pretty cool, which was nice. It was a breath of fresh air compared to the UPS store. And I usually don't have good experiences at the UPS store, but the shipping label for the product I'm shipping out was $120 cheaper at the UPS store compared to the USPS, because the thing I'm shipping out weighs 25 pounds, which is pretty heavy. And yeah, it's just, you gotta save money, so I don't really mind spending $2 for the copy, but still, it's like, the principle of it is, why are you charging $2 for a piece of paper, black and white piece of paper with a shipping label on it? Like, I don't get that one. But whatever, we'll still make money on it. Just I literally posted the product last night on eBay, and it's sold already. So, and I charged $140 shipping, so I made some money there, which is good. But yeah, it's not cheap to ship stuff. What's up, guys? Welcome to the chat. Packer, Wes, what's up? Yeah, we're just doing a little random little live vlog today. Just got some stuff. Thanks for subbing, Wes. So we're just shipping out some products. I have an eBay page where I sell tools and just random stuff that I find. And I just shipped out a repair kit, and now I'm shipping out some floor mats, which weigh 25 pounds. So that is pretty heavy. And when you have something that heavy, it costs a lot of money to ship it. And USPS wanted $190, or no, I think $230 to ship it with Ground Advantage, which is crazy. You're an old dirt rider? Yeah, I'm a dirt bike rider, if that's what you mean. If that's what you mean by that. Got a KTM 300XC. Love that bike. What do you ride? CR125? It's a nice bike. They're good. So let me go back in the house here, and we'll get on with life. But yeah, this package is huge. I'll show you real quick. Like, look at this thing. It's 6 feet long, and well, it's 6.5 feet long, and it weighs 25 pounds. And I had to pay $80 to ship it, which isn't terrible considering how heavy it is, but And if I had to pay that myself, that would have been terrible. So what do you guys got going on? You're a dirt bike rider. What's up, Packer? Packer 2.2. So I need tape and scissors. That's literally all I need. Now I gotta go. Hi, I'm new. What's up, Nikki? Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe. Alright, let's not lock ourselves out of the house. We're good with that. That's the last thing I want to do. Alright, so we have our product here. And we got a slap shipping label on it. So let's get that done. Yeah, I didn't expect to be sending this product out today. I just posted it online on eBay, and it sold within hours. Like, it's just crazy. They are Lexus RX 350 floor mats. How am I doing today? I'm doing good, other than my experience at the UPS store. But they're Lexus floor mats, and they're the all-weather type, so they retail for like $360, I think, for the cargo liner, and then the 2 floor mats to the front, and then the one for the back. So I posted it for like $140, and the big money maker on this was the shipping, because it costs so much money to ship. So it went all the way to New Mexico. It was another $140 to ship it to New Mexico, which is crazy. But I understand with something, that heavy, it makes sense. So we'll throw some tape on this guy. I don't have my label printer here. I have a like a laser label printer, which is a lot easier to work with than doing this. This is what I used to do. I used to just cut a bunch of tape and like sort of laminate the labels myself, so that way they don't get destroyed in the weather. What's up, guys? Don't forget to put a like on the stream so we can get more people on here, more people to check out my random day. Started off pretty interesting at that UPS store. So what's up with you guys? Anything crazy going on? We're open with the chat. I appreciate you guys coming to check this out. I'm sure you got something better to do. We all do. But yeah, when you have these shipping labels, you really want to make sure they don't get soaked, because then they won't be able to read the product. What's up, Michael Spencer? It's your brother's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your brother. Congratulations. Let's see, let's get this shipping label on here. I obviously won't show you guys the address. Watch this. I'll put this on here and then they'll say it's on wrong. That'll make my day. Oh, sir, your shipping label is not affixed in the right direction. You need to purchase a new one. Well, I'll tell you what. That won't be happening. But as I'm standing on my bumper right now in my truck, I feel it cracking, which gives me reason to believe that it's going to break. I probably shouldn't be standing on it. Ooh, that thing is about to shatter. It's bad. Alright, we're back. So now we gotta go back to the UPS store. We'll see if we meet our bud, who was very pleasant, and ship this bad boy out. Alright. So let me know if you guys have any UPS horror stories. I've been to a few UPS stores where it's just been a terrible experience. There's one in another location in New Jersey where the guy was legit yelling at customers. Like, the employee was 100% yelling, screaming at them, telling them like they're stupid and stuff. I'm like, is this real? Like, am I actually witnessing this right now? So what I did was I made a terrible Google review for this guy. Like, absolutely horrible. And I don't know if it ever got a reply or whatever, but that guy was crazy. It was just like an old lady trying to figure out how to like print a copy or something like that, and he like roasted her and like called her dumb and stuff. I'm like, okay, not very nice, but some people just love their job. I think we all have stories of how much we love or hate our jobs. I personally love my job. It's very fulfilling. It's great. I get to serve the Lord. I get to meet new people, help people with their needs and their problems, and maybe that guy needed some help. I don't know. But also, I feel bad for this guy at this UPS store, because literally he's one person, and there's a bunch of people trying to ship out Amazon packages. UPS is pretty much just an Amazon return facility at this point. They have no other purpose, very limited purpose for doing anything else at their locations. The whole store was filled to the ceiling with Amazon packages. Like, that's not fair to them. They don't, I don't know what kind of contract they have with Amazon to do that, if they get paid or something, but they have so much Amazon stuff in there, it's insane to think about. This one lady was there, she had like, must have been 20 or 30 Amazon returns. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, how do you even accumulate that many Amazon returns? Everything you buy, do you just return or send back? Like, I didn't really understand that. I don't know if she has some kind of scheme going on or something, but it was really weird. And hopefully we have a better experience this time around. The guy's probably not going to be happy seeing a 25-pound, 6.5-foot tall package in his store, but, you know, I paid $80 for the shipping label, you might as well take it. Nice living 5 minutes away from the UPS store. Alright. Let's try this again, guys. Package. This thing is crazy big. Sorry for the weird view, guys. This is going to be interesting. see what happens.
You just ran.
I was, now I'm back.
You just stand right there underneath that, put on an angle. I could have just scanned, hold on, I'll help you scan. Give me 1 second.
Yes, sure.
All right, you all set? How's it going? All right. Come in, lean and tuck that code will scan underneath the red thing.
Okay, go right.
There you go.
Perfect.
Go ahead. Get your receipt.
You ever think of that?
I know.
Already, you all set?
Got it?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that was interesting. The guy remembered me. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's see. Drop off package. Drop off time. Cool. It's shipped. We're good to go. Now I'll just add that shipping label into eBay and I can track it. And that guy, he just added to his legend status by taking one of the primary parking spots at the store, which is labeled 15-minute parking, and parked his car there as an employee. So yeah, not a great experience, honestly, with UPS. I'm sorry if any of you guys are UPS employees or have family who work for UPS, but man, shipping stuff through them can sometimes be a pain. And today is an example of that. I come in, the guy's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "A package." It's all good. We got it done. Enough complaining. Okay, we'll have some other stuff today. I'm going to be doing another live stream later on sharpening my pocket knife. I have a Work Sharp system that I use. It's pretty cool how it works. You can pretty much do like any angle, like a hunting angle, kitchen angle, sharper, duller, more pronounced angle, whatever you want to do. You can do all kinds of stuff with it, which is really nice. It's a great tool to have. I think it's like $60 or something. And it saves you a bunch of money because it does a great job keeping your knives sharp. And then we'll hit it with the leather, and that'll shine it up a bit, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, but now we're just chilling at a stoplight. So yeah, guys, in the comments, what's up? We got people's birthday, we got people who ride dirt bikes. Feel free to comment. We'll talk about whatever, to be honest. I got nothing else to do. I'm off work today. Probably do have other things I could be doing, but I had to ship those products out, get that stuff out, whatever. I also bought some of these easy hanging hunting accessory things for like hanging up your bow while you're in a tree stand. Not a good product. unless you're going to be bringing a hammer up to the stand with you and make a racket while you're hunting, the whole self-tapping nature of these, it's a lie. It doesn't work. I tried. I was in a relatively easy tree to go through, and it wouldn't even start threading. Maybe it's user error. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to be bringing these back and getting my $10 back because I was not satisfied with that purchase. But the other day I bought a Summit XL tree stand, one of the climbers, and it's been a great purchase. I got it on eBay, or not eBay, Facebook Marketplace for like $80. It's like a $350 or so tree stand, maybe even more than that. And the guy used it like twice, had knee surgery. Obviously can't use it anymore, and he just said, I'm done with it. So it's in good shape. It could probably, use a little bit of cleaning up. Sat outside for a little bit, has some, mold on it or whatever that stuff is. Like little, I can't think of the right word, moss or whatever. But other than that, it's fine. The cushions are still in pretty good shape. The seat is really nice. You can, pretty much fall asleep in the stand if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it's a nice piece. So we had that, and I was up hunting at one of the properties up there in Jersey, and I saw some nice buck. They were, it's bow season right now, and they were just way too far out, like 120 yards. Like there's no shot. Tried calling them in, but the wind was not in my favor, unfortunately. So the wind was at my back, blowing towards the deer, and they knew I was there, 100%. There were a bunch of doe. None of them stupid enough to come within range, and there was one really nice buck that was out there pretty far, about 120 yards, and it was just, too far. I tried calling it in, and of course it came out like right when it was about to be dark out, so that wasn't helpful. But yeah, it was a good experience. I've never hunted in that location before, so being able to do that was a privilege, and I'm grateful to have that opportunity. And sometimes you see good stuff, and sometimes you don't. But yeah, this time I saw some nice buck, and then as I was sitting there, some more buck just came running behind me. One buck was chasing a doe, like full speed, right behind me, and I noticed way too late. I mean, I probably wouldn't even had a shot on it anyway, but it was going quick. It was a nice buck though. So we have our receipt for that stuff, so that's good. We'll bring that back. Get rid of this receipt for my $2.55 printing that I did at UPS. And then we will get rid of this. These are good. Get rid of this. And I think take these in. Alright. So let's do a little side mission. We have to put some windshield washer fluid in my car, or my truck, so we're going to do that right now. Alright, let's get you guys flipped around here. pop the hood. Alright, so let's see where we're at. Not this one. This one. A little dirty in here. Alright guys, so let's get some fresh windshield washer fluid in this thing. Like I said, this is completely a random type of vlog. What do we got here? -20. Alright. Alright, let's see how much we spill. Check this out. Almost like it was designed for that. Pretty cool. This has a 4.8 liter capacity. This is only 3.7 and it said I was low, so maybe it wasn't completely run out. Alright, that's good. Get that closed up. These new struts are super powerful. Sheesh. Alright. Let's grab some of this trash out of here. And we'll get back inside. Getting windy out here, boys. Windy day. All right, so let's go ahead and clear out some room so I can successfully sharpen my knife. Alright, so we'll probably set up somewhere over here. This is the knife sharpening set that I use. This is the WorkSharp sharpener. So it uses like a slider on it. So it has a metal rod that slides up and down, which allows you to sharpen your knife at pretty much any angle that you would want to sharpen at. So it goes from like 15 degrees to 30 degrees. Comes with 3 abrasives, or 2 abrasives, a ceramic and a diamond, and you have your fine ceramic, fine diamond, and your coarse diamond. So it does a really good job of breaking down any, rough edges that you might have, or any burrs or anything on the knife, which is nice. It's pretty sturdy. It's got like a pretty heavy base on the bottom, which allows it to not really move while you're using it, which is really a good feature to have. It's WorkSharp, so it's got your 3-year warranty, which is probably run out at this point. Let me think when I got this. Yeah, it's been gone for a while, but it's a good piece. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice sharpener, this Work Sharp guy is really nice. Really easy to use, hard to mess up, and I never noticed that, but I think that looks like a Benchmade 940 right there. Huh. That's cool. That's my favorite knife. But yeah, it's a good piece. Great for someone who really doesn't know what they're doing, like me. And then you could buy one of these, which is an abrasive, or not an abrasive, but like a polishing rod, a strop. So it's a big piece of wood with leather on it right here. So let me show you the side I actually use. It does a really good job of polishing, getting your mirror finish on the knife, and it's really nice for wedding rings as well, which makes them shine a lot nicer. But you get one of these on Amazon for like, I don't know, maybe 20 bucks or so. I've had this one for probably 7 or 8 years, and it's in good shape. I haven't even used this side of it yet, which is nice. And then this side obviously has all the compound on it, but it's held up really well. It's got a nice piece of leather on there, and you just slide that knife in the direction and get it all good. So this is really all you need to really sharpen things up. You get your Work Sharp, something similar. You can even just use a sharpening stone. You can really use, whatever you have, you can use to get the job done. But this is my setup personally, what I use. I like it. It works. It's pretty intuitive. It's good stuff. So if you want one of those, check that out. You'll probably have it on Amazon or different retailers like that. So yeah, that'll be it for this stream, guys. We'll be back later. Keep it tuned here at Everyday Tools. We will come back with our knife sharpening videos. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, we will be sharpening my Ozark Trail knife, my $8 knife from Walmart, or maybe $5 knife. I don't know, whatever it was, $5 or what. It's pretty much my everyday carry. I do have nicer knives, and when you get nicer knives, you tend to not want to carry them because you don't want to lose them. But I was carrying my Benchmade 940, the Mini Osborne, for a while, which is really a wonderful knife, my favorite knife. I love it. But, with the things I was doing, I didn't want to really muck it up too much, so I got one of those cheaper. It almost looks like a bug out. I don't have it on me right now. It's upstairs. But it's a nice knife. It works. So yeah, just gotta do some cleaning up around here and get things in order, and then I'll be back and we'll do some knife sharpening. So keep it tuned to Everyday Tools. I'll be back in a few hours, and you guys can check that out. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends if they also don't like UPS. And yeah, it's just a little random day kind of thing. So thanks guys for watching, and have a good one. God bless.